like it was living.
But everyone sort of still knows who he is.
Ironically.
Yeah, it's on Living TV or something.
It was quite famous. That was quite a big show. You know, Yvette Fielding used to present it.
Yeah.
And they used to just go around and just hear like, "You're going home" on the door, and see like someone shining a light or someone banging a door, one of the production banging a door in the distance. But he always used to just go, so he's like a
TV
psychic medium, whatever. But he always used to just like shout abuse at Yvette Fielding, just pretend he'd been like possessed by a ghost,
right? And
then just like go, "You fucking bitch, I want to grab your fanny," and stuff like that. Honestly, just like shout, and then he'd go, "Oh, sorry about that. I'm back to normal now." Honestly,
so
it's absolutely disgusting. And then he would just like shout and like just sexually abuse Yvette Fielding, and then just pretend it was his spirit guide.
Is it called, was it Most Haunted Live?
Yeah.
So was it actually live always?
No, sometimes it was live, sometimes it wasn't. I went down to watch it once, but it was such a long time ago. I think this was like an ex-boyfriend.
What, in some sort of like stately home or something?
Yeah. This is so long ago now. I thought it was my recent ex, but I'm thinking back, it was an ex, and he used to love it. We used to watch it all the time, and then we went down to the film, and I can't remember if we actually even watched it or not, because it was so long ago. Oh my God, I'm so old.
Okay, so I won't ask what happened, because you've got no memory of it.
Probably someone just banging a door as usual.
You probably got possessed and had your brain wiped.
But I don't like Derek Acorah. I think he's a fucking charlatan, and
of course
he's disgusting, and I think he's creepy, and I think they found out that he was a fraud somehow recently. They caught him doing something and like wiggling something around in the dark. Do you know what I mean? So honestly,
well, you better watch what he's wiggling around in the dark in that house.
All those psychics are dodgy as fuck. But yeah, apparently he's chatting about Jade and shit and David Guest.
Well, that was on the headline, the front of the Daily Star today. That
I bet that'll be in tonight's show.
Apparently encountered the ghost of Jade Goody. Now, if you don't know who Jade Goody is, switch this podcast off now. Sort of thing. I
mentioned Jade Goody in my blog yesterday, so I preempted this.
A Big Brother housemate from the third series and a complete legend.
Why are you
who's now dead.
Who Jade Goody is?
Some people might not know.
It's just Jade Goody is Big Brother.
Yeah, but not everyone. Some people came into this game late.
Seriously,
we met that 19-year-old on the train. She's only just started going to eviction. She don't know who Jade is.
Oh, she is nice.
She does know who she is, because she was a massive person in the media anyway. But yeah. Anyway, if Derek Acorah is actually going around claiming that he's summoned the ghosts of Jade and David Guest, he can fuck right off, because that is not right.
Put him in the David Guest Memorial Suite.
We walked past that suite. What's that behind you?
He's behind you. Anyway, did you like my joke? My one good tweet I did whilst we were actually down there.
What is it? I wasn't looking at your tweets, I was doing my own.
Oh, yeah.
Or do I know what it is?
It was, I fucked it. It was like, he doesn't mind being booed because he likes ghosts. I fucked it up. It was good at the time. I was quite pleased with it.
That's good.
And then I did ghost emojis as well.
Nice. Did it get a lot of attention?
A little bit.
Deserved more, didn't it?
Yeah, it should have got more. But yeah, so when we're down there, we're allowed to have our phones like half the time, and then we weren't allowed.
We fell out of time with reality somehow.
I don't know how. I've had people asking me like, "What the fuck about that?"
I really don't understand.
It's mad, isn't it? Like, it makes no sense.
Actually, I might ask Karen if she can explain that, because I'm really intrigued.
Because at the time we were like, "Oh yeah, no worries, yeah, makes sense."
Yeah, sure, yeah. What?
But the adverts break. The ad breaks.
Because I went to the toilet.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I did with you.
Yeah.
Well, not with you. But it seemed the same length adverts as it would be on TV, didn't it?
Maybe they're marginally shorter or something.
They must have a delay, like a longer delay as it goes on.
Oh, because it's live. That's why.
What?
Everything's on a 10-minute delay that's live, though.
But we were only like a fraction of a second. But we were allowed to tweet at first, so that must have been
live
in time. I'm confused.
Lord only knows, but maybe we'll get to the bottom of that. Or if any of you do know, please tell us.
I bet you £1,000,000 we never get to the bottom of that. But I finally understand why no one ever does spoilers at Big Brother now, because they fucking watch you like a hawk down there, don't they?
Yeah.
Gaz tried to eat a chocolate, they told him off. I was drinking out of a hip flask.
I know.
Oh, shit.
Oops.
Oh, God. I only had about 3 swigs out of it. Yeah, obviously just Perrier. And luckily they didn't see me doing that. And then... yeah, what else? Oh, we weren't allowed to stand on that thing. Weren't allowed to do this. Weren't allowed to do that. It's like, fucking hell. This really tall woman standing in front of me looked like a fucking giraffe posing. We never did find out whose Friends and Foundation was, did she? It was funny.
No, you couldn't even tell from the TV show?
No, I couldn't tell, no. Weird. Although they were zooming in on different friends and family when the person went in.
Yeah, Kwame said they kept showing shots of Aaron.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because he's got an impressive quiff now.
He looked like the Grinch. He did. Aaron, what did he do on his series? Did he do bad rap? I feel like he did raps.
Fuck all, did he?
Yeah, wasn't he friends with Anton?
No.
Wasn't he with Anton?
He was Luke S. year, wasn't he?
I feel like he was in with Anton.
I seem to remember.
I might be thinking of another little chavvy type though.
Is Luke S. with Anton?
I don't know.
Those early Channel 5 years all blur into one for me, but I've got a memory of him being in bed with Luke S. They shared a bed, those two, I think.
Never will this podcast go by without a mention of Luke S. Never. If you ever think it's going to come to the end without Luke S being mentioned, such a legacy housemate. Oh, what a guy. I mean, what an absolute twat that guy was. Right, who's next? It's lucky someone did this blog.
Is it whoever's walking out on the TV right now?
Let's have a look.
Paul Danan?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's Derek Akora.
Oh,
we're ahead of the TV.
Yay. So next out is Marissa, a mob wife.
Oh yeah, so I tweeted, what is Marissa? Who watches Mob Wives? What channel is it even on? And
That's
actually loads of people came back to me going like, oh, I watch it all the time.
What channel is it on?
ITVB.
Don't do that voice for people coming back answering questions that you...
They're not people that listen to this. They were just random people who picked it up off the hashtag. And if they were, I'm very sorry. If they weren't. Yeah, apparently people do watch it. And
what channel is it on?
ITVB.
Oh, sorry.
What is ITVB though?
Oh, it's like
the new ITV2. I don't know what that is. Yeah, but
so who was on that before?
We had Renee before. Renee. That was the first time I'd ever even heard of a mob wife.
Remember when she used to fancy Bear?
She yeah, she was an interesting one.
So what do we think of Marissa?
She is seeming to be more intelligent than I might have had her down for on the first impression.
I'm getting a real weird sense of deja vu looking at her, like I've seen her somewhere before, or she
might have done,
or she really looks like someone. She's just like, every time I look at her I think, oh, like I've got a feeling in my head that I know her from somewhere. It's weird.
Nicole Scherzinger? She looks she has a slight look of...
She's quite pretty, I think. She seemed alright, apart from about that nomination.
What was interesting was, what's he called again? Sean thought she was young.
She is young, isn't she? What's
32.
Hey, that's young. What are you saying?
Well, when she said he said nominating her because she's young or something, or someone said that.
And
I thought,
she said,
how young do you think she is? Like, she's not exactly 19 years old.
No, but 30 is still young.
Frankie Kokoza being in there, bouncing off the walls.
But Barry is old, isn't he? He's like 50 odd or something.
Why can't we all just get along, no matter what our ages?
Well, yeah, that's a good point. I like young. I like young and old people.
She's got like a good hourglass figure. Those boobs. She's like a bit of a Jessica Rabbit kind of shape.
Her body looks good. What's going on?
Now, what is a mob wife? Someone who's married to a gangster, supposedly. Yeah. Why are these gangsters then going on TV?
I think it's when they're washed up, isn't it?
Is it like Pineapple Jimmy?
It's like Kevin. Yeah, Kevin from BB19. They're all former, and then they have to find something to do with themselves.
Who are the other examples of names?
Something
about cheese.
Lemon, the big cheese.
The big cheese. Pineapple Jimmy.
Lemon.
Send you some mojos.
I've got some more good Kevin quotes for when we do our BB19 pod, whenever the fuck we're going to do that. This week.
Aaron looks weird now.
I know, he looks like...
He's trying to be some sort of country gent.
He looks like a Who from Whoville.
And he's got the same nose.
I know, it's weird.
And look, they've put a chain up that side of the stairs so people can't go up the wrong side. Like, who came down the wrong side on Big Brother UK? Isabel. Was it Isabel?
I never noticed that chain. Two chains.
And I've chained off the old house.
What do you mean?
Not the old house, the other house. So people don't end up going down the wrong side and finding no door. Yeah. You got to guide these celebrities with chains. Right. Anything else, Marissa?
No, I think she's just... We don't really know
we
yet.
Thought the name was Arissa at first, didn't we? I had to Google it to work out who she was. How to spell it.
I wasn't sure. So next in was Sandy from Gogglebox.
Woo! Now, Sandy!
Can you explain what Gogglebox is to our international listeners?
Yeah. and also Kwame.
He is an international listener.
I know he is. He thought it was maybe Google Box at first. Okay, Gogglebox.
She's not an actress.
No, she's not an actress. But she looked like a fucking proper celebrity. The way she was what's that gold dress and like the silver in her hair. She looks so good. She's basically famous for watching TV on TV. This is the concept of Gogglebox.
It's like a podcast, basically. It's like a televisual podcast in a way, isn't it?
Yeah. So basically, every week you get to see the highlights of the week's TV through the eyes of various families around the UK. And she is famous for doing it with her friend called Sandra. And they're in Brixton in London. People always seeing Sandra around London all the time, aren't they? Like, everyone's met Sandra apart from me, but like tons of people I know have like seen Sandra out and about.
So you're just watching people watching TV and seeing their reactions to it, basically.
Basically, it'd be like us sitting with a camera in front of us watching Big Brother and talking about it. And in fact, Gogglebox, if you want someone to commentate on Big Brother, they don't.
Feel free. We'll have Towie in it. It'd be good, and you get loads of takeaway. Sweet.
But yeah, that show has really taken off, and
but it's not as good anymore.
I still like it.
It used to be really good, and now it feels a bit scripted. Scripted reality.
Then I don't think it is scripted. There has been a bit of stuff in the media claiming that it is scripted, but I don't think it is. But we know that they don't watch it live on TV though. Always, they get told what they're going to watch. They get tapes or a hard drive or whatever. However they watch it.
And if you remember on Celebrity Big Brother a couple of years back,
that's true.
George Gilby, who was trying to get off with Stephanie Pratt when Gary Busey won that year. Spoiler alert. He was off Gogglebox as well, and he was a knob. And that's what I thought about Sandra. I reckon she's either going to come out the winner or people are just going to turn against her. Although having seen her for 2 nights, I think she's going to be fine.
No, I think she will.
The crowd reaction was insane.
I was going nuts for her.
Yeah.
And I think the thing about her is like
twerking as well.
Yeah, she did that as well. We don't really think of her as a celebrity because of what she's famous for. We know she's just a normal person that watches TV. So I feel like the audience would probably side with her because she's just like us in a way.
Yeah. But she didn't look just like us when she come out. She's all
true.
sexy.
But in her VT, she looks like she normally does, apart from the glitzy dress.
What about that side boob?
I know.
I've seen it popping out on the live feed.
Yeah, you showed me that.
You got to be careful with that side boob.
She ain't really got the puppies for that, is she?
No, you need to look at
Chanel. Yeah.
Gaz, why are they all rolling around in that little puddle on the VT?
I don't know what they've done there. I thought Michael Flatley was going to be a housemate because it looks like Riverdance.
It's weird, isn't it? It's like a sexual thing or something, like a
very
sexy
odd
paddling pool.
It beats the old warehouse that they usually use, I suppose. I thought that it was Sandra. Now, there are rumours going around that it was Sandra. So Sandra is basically the bigger character out of this pairing. She's definitely...
Hey, don't fat shame.
She's definitely... the bigger name out of this pairing.
Well, but they're both funny, though.
Yeah.
They're both funny.
But there's us on TV, so... I like that it's Sandy that's going in and not Sandra.
There's us on TV, casual. Oh, look, there's Alfie Sheldon. Look, I look like an old cart horse. Why have you got your hand over your heart?
I don't know, because Sandy's just walked out and I'm shocked. Stop playing it back, you weirdo.
You got it, I ain't been on TV.
So, I like that it's Sandy and not Sandra, not as big character out of the pair. But it had been reported, and I'd seen that leak, that it was going to be Sandra that was going to go on the show.
But look, she's got loads of rings on, just like Sandra.
Because of the rings in the clips that they teased during the BB UK final, I thought it was Sandra as well. Maybe Sandra's like lent us some bling to remember her by. But one thing about the people that are on Gogglebox, when they go onto other shows, they have to leave them.
Yeah, they can't be on Gogglebox
so
anymore, because it's meant to be normal people watching TV.
But George
got to go back.
Yeah, he left, and he used to do it with his mum and dad, and they had to go off for a while, and then they came back for a while. But he doesn't do it so much now because he doesn't live with them, so it's just the mum and dad.
Do you want to hear my impression of George's mum?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't he lovely?
It's uncanny.
That's all she ever says about me. Oh. Sorry, that's crap. Yeah, I think Sandy's going to be good. I like her energy.
And she was very nice to Sean.
I don't know how old she is, because I swear she said she had grandkids.
Oh yeah, you said she's got grandchildren. Now that sounds mad.
How can she? Oh, is that her daughter? She's pretty. Sorry, that's not good for the podcast.
I think that is her daughter, and she's quite old, so There you go.
She must be...
Okay, tell me how old you think she is.
I don't know, because I think she looks really young, but I think she must be